Can you guys see?
I do see.
I can see. Just give me one moment.
Give you a moment?
Yeah.
One.
Is he do?
One.
I'm handling something.
One.
Ooh,
That's right.
Food.
I'm breaking. Wow, that looks like a Thanksgiving feast. This would have been better last month.
Well, still, you get a lot of food in December too, for like Christmas and stuff.
There are a lot of reds and greens in there, so it could be Thanksgiving too. What? Christmas. Fuck.
Why is there not an option to turn down the music?
Because the music needs to be loud and blasting.
So,
Okay.
You ready now?
Yes, now I'm ready.
The Resolve of Ryunosuke Naruhodo investigation. The unexpected halt of proceedings sent a clamor around the courtroom. But outside the Bailey, where Londoners knew nothing of the secret trial within, it was a typical still night. I am recording, right? Yes, I am.
You should be. Cool.
Then, at a little past 8 o'clock that evening, Mr. Sholmes and his partner returned to Baker Street.
We have returned, my dear fellows, and we brought an entire Thanksgiving dinner.
Welcome back to Britain. Thank you for your timely help. As well as the food. Can I have some?
No,
Oh.
think nothing of it. It's not there. I believe you've had an even more wearing day than Mikotoba and I know.
You could say that. We were on the brink of defeat in court earlier.
So this prosecutor, Asogi, had you on the ropes, did he? And he's your best friend, you say?
Well, he's not
Sounds
really the man
stupid.
I knew in Japan anymore. Kazuma's changed.
Sounds stupid.
Oh, Mr. Naruto. Depression.
I mean, it's incredible to think that he even entertained the idea of acting as the Reaper's assassin.
Well, nevertheless, you must introduce me. After all, I've only ever met the young man as a corpse.
We need some answers for that, by the way. When all this started almost a year ago now. Cause we still don't know why Sholmes did that.
True.
Mr. Sholmes still hasn't told us the truth about what really happened back then. About the motivation for what he himself described as a great detective's lie.
Now then, I must say, I'll never tell you why I lied to you.
Fuck you!
It's really quite a journey all the way to France.
Well, it is another country, Mr. Sholmes, so... What news of Judge Jigoku?
We took him to Scotland Yard. The investigating detectives there have a lot of questions for the man. The myth and legend.
Oh, Professor Mikotoba. This must be quite a shock for him.
Oh yes, I picked this up at the telegraph office on our way home.
Ooh, what is it? What is it?
Surely you haven't forgotten already. I put upon you for the Daily Matter only yesterday upon the Mr.
You put it upon me, Sholmes. I had to fill out your telegram to Japan and foot the bill as well.
Oh, you've had a reply already?
What's so urgent though, Mr. Sholmes?
Such matters can wait until later. I'm far too hungry for an involved conversation at present. Oh, that's good news, because supper is ready, everyone! Unfortunately, no cat. Oh, and what a feast it is. If I were none the wiser, I'd think the trial were won already. Roast beef, kippers, stew, steak, and kidney pie. Yorkshire pudding.
Is that a dog instead of a cat?
To Tomorrow could be a very long day, so eat up. because
Oh,
you may never
oh,
eat
it's gonna
again.
be a long day. Oh.
In that case, I think I'll seat myself just here, standing up. This place appears to be the only one set with a helping of pheasant as well. Oh, Zoe, really not there. Why ever not? Are we in set places this evening? Yes, in that place is for Susie's daddy.
For me?
That's right, I made it especially for you, Professor Mickey Mouse.
God damn it.
I see. Well, that's terribly kind of
You
you.
don't sound like Mickey Mouse. It's a shame, really.
What do you mean?
I just teleported in front of the screen. Well, for a brief moment, I believed it. That Susie and I were half sisters, I mean.
Oh.
Oh,
So,
Iris, do you mean?
so who is Iris's father?
That's who knows?
Yes, I know now. I overheard yesterday. I secretly listened into the conversation you had after I tricked you all into thinking I'd left.
Wow.
I can't scream.
What?
What?
The misunderstanding arose because of that autopsy report from 10 years ago. But actually, it turned out that neither Dr. Wilson nor Professor Mikotoba are Iris's father.
Yes, about that, Iris. You know, I know. You can't tell me at the moment.
Oh, Iris.
The pheasant is, by way of an apology. I'm sorry for eavesdropping.
Oh, no, that's quite alright.
Why don't I get an apologetic pheasant?
So just who is Iris's father? I suppose that's not something we'll be finding out today.
Enoch Drebber.
So then, let us dine, while our largely pheasantless plates are still piping hot.
A fine idea, Sholmes. It all looks absolutely delicious. Ow!
Eat as much as you like, there's always seconds.
There's only seconds for what?
Before
Is
the
the room
bomb
gonna
goes off.
explode? No!
This could be our last chance to ask questions before tomorrow's trial. About that telegram from Japan, and about Kazuma. I can't let this opportunity slip away.
I can't let the opportunity to eat slip away. Nom, 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 nom.
Oh, we can't go. We have to examine. What?
Examine the food.
I
to
don't
eat-
know. I can't examine it.
We can't examine the food to eat the food? What kind of food is this food?
This sucks. This fucking sucks.
I'm so angry.
He's angry at the food.
Talk to us. Mr. Sholmes, what are you doing?
Oh, he's depressed, actually.
Surely it's abundantly clear that I wasn't brooding over Mikotoba's refusal to share his pheasant with me. Nevertheless, I felt the need to withdraw from the social circle for a while and look on with hungry eyes. Sorry, Hurley, but I cooked that pheasant especially for Susie's daddy. though I played the role of father to you for far longer.
Oh.
Mr. Sholmes? Can I discuss some things with you? I'm sorry that your, like, daughter or something is, like, not respecting you, but, like, could I ask you some things?
Certainly, my dear fellow, I find it quite in the mood for a spell of conversation. No doubt you're hungry to learn more of my deep love of the game.
I could probably contain my curiosity on that one.
You needn't look at me in that fashion.
In what fashion?
It seems that before we discuss the pheasant, we have some rather unpheasant matters to discuss.
Oh,
Roll applause.
Converse. The telegram from Japan. So, what was in the telegram you received back from Japan then?
Ah, this. I thank my lucky stars it arrived in time. Record found as indicated. Duplicate follows. K. Asogi / A. Shin T. Gregson / J. Wilson.
What do these names mean? Why? Why were they picked to be assassinated?
Okay, wait. I think I might have some ideas, right?
What?
So the first line right here seems to be the assassins.
What?
The first line seems to be the assassins.
Oh my
Shin
God,
is the
yeah.
assassins. The next line is the planners. So whoever J. Wilson is a planner as well.
John
just
Wilson.
like-
We knew him. He was the victim from the first case.
Oh.
What do you mean? Oh, we knew this.
No. I'm saying because that means he helped plan with Luigi, possibly.
Oh. So this isn't technically an assassination list? It's not a hit list?
Possibly? Just the lineups is what is weird to me. But I could be wrong.
But wait, when were the... But Kazuma wasn't an assassin until, like...
He was planned to be.
Oh,
He was
wait!
planned.
Jigoku in case 1 talked about, do you remember your mission?
Oh, he did.
Kazuma was an assassin this entire time?
Yeah, that was the assassins and their appropriate targets.
Wait, targets?
If like, why would Luigi want himself? Why would anyone want like? Oh, I mean, that just still doesn't check. I don't know.
Wait, why would Giselle Brett kill John H. Wilson? That was the planner, right? John H. Wilson would have been a planner. So why would
Yeah.
she kill him? We'll have to
know.
keep going. What? Those 4 names. We've come across the exact same list before. They came up in that unforgettable case last spring. What appeared to be a simple case of aggravated murder turned out to be masking monumental intrigue. A plot that involved the sale of British governmental secrets to foreign states. Exposing the means by which those secrets were being leaked, we deciphered a fragment of a message. K. Asogi, A. Shin, T. Gregson, J. Wilson. But we didn't find the names out until the case was over, and we never did get to the bottom of what they meant. All we knew was that the information had been sent by somebody in the British government to somebody in Japan. So, why are the names coming up again now?
Yes! Where did did the sender of your telegram discover them, Mr. Sholmes?
I have here the message I had wired yesterday. Allow me to read it to you. Enter Judge Jigoku's office undetected and investigate telegram records. Expect to find communication from Britain dated 1 year ago.
Yep, it was Jigoku that was it was being sent to. I wonder who the sender could have been. I wonder who could have sent that message to Jigoku. I wonder.
I did nothing. I'm pointing to the guy on my left. The guy on the left. He did it.
The guy who was the guy on the left? Jigoku?
No, on my left.
Oh, man.
He did it.
Wow.
Did you say this, by the way?
I did not. Expect to find communication from Britain dated 1 year ago. List of 4 names needed by tomorrow. Naruhodo.
I sent it to a detective I know who specializes in
Clandestine.
yeah, clandestine missions of this nature.
You asked Inspector Hasanaga to undertake such an onerous task for you? Onerous task?
They
Something
chose
like
the
that.
profile picture that specifically had the turtle.
Ashitoro. I
And
like
in
turtles.
My name? I wonder what guys he opted for this time.
My dear fellows, it was a matter of great urgency, you understand.
Anyway, the list of the names was found at Shihiro's office, as Sholmes predicted.
So you mean that mysterious collection of names that was sent from Britain to Japan was...
It was sent to Judge Jigoku. He was the intended recipient.
I don't believe
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
Yeah, that. Yes. But that doesn't answer the question of what the list of names actually signifies.
I did formulate a hypothesis about that. But without a shred of evidence, I couldn't possibly have shared it.
Mr. Sholmes looks deadly serious for once. The telegram from Japan has been entered into the court record. Is there anything else? Is there anything else on there? Let's examine. Okay. Nothing. Great.
Cool.
Kazuma's death. That tragedy we had to go through on the SS Beria was all for nothing. Kazuma wasn't dead at all. We were completely taken in by the lie you told us. Your great detectives lie.
I took no pleasure in deceiving you. However, at the time, all that concerned me was preventing the young man's study tour from taking place, whatever the cost.
What?
I capitalized on the events that transpired to see what he was sent to see that he was sent back to Japan. Pardon my wording.
His remains, you mean?
Precisely, Mrs. Sato. And then I made sure that somebody else was sent to Britain in his stead.
What? Oh my, you mean...
The arrangement between our two countries was already in place. One university student lawyer and one judicial assistant to be accommodated on a study tour. In other words, by arranging for someone else to fill the place originally intended for Mr. Asoki, I would successfully prevent the man from arriving on our shores for several years at least.
Wait, do you mean to say that Was all in aid of stopping Cosmo coming to Britain? That's why you...
The reason was quite simple. He clearly didn't want to go.
Like, I guess that's fair, but like, he's still...
Now think back, Mr. Naruhodo. Was there not somebody who quite casually urged you to continue on the voyage to England?
He was the one who said that. This is a flashback to the previous game. We're gonna skip all of this.
Yeah, who needs it?
Flashback!
Words, dialogue, things you would say usually in the past.
I wasn't here, but I'm tired.
So, you manipulated me?
Yes, I had to do so. It was quite unnatural for me to do so. I had to take it was I'd say in terms of direction for my character, I took quite a weird route.
God damn it.
Bro. Bro.
I've often remarked on the extraordinary lengths to which friendship will drive a man. I was quite sure that you would rise to the challenge for your late friend.
I don't believe it.
But if it was all contrived, I mean, what happened was treated by the authorities as murder. A woman was mistakenly arrested as the perpetrator. But what do you suppose became of her?
Naturally, I didn't allow the misapprehension to have any serious repercussions, so we just threw her overboard.
Damn, Sholmes, you just threw her overboard. I seem to remember Mrs. Saul and I had some rather strong words for her.
Well, she was certainly not devoid of all guilt. She deserved every word, I'm sure.
I wonder if she made it to America then. Maybe she swam back. Swam there, not back. She never went to America.
I'm afraid I simply cannot comprehend it. I'm stupid. Why would you go to such lengths, Mr. Sholmes? Why were you so determined to stop Constance from reaching Britain?
The truth is, 12 months ago, there was already a very tangible omen of the impending tragedy, you see.
Huh?
Oh!
An omen that, at this very moment in time, is close at hand.
An omen of all these tragic events that already existed a year ago is close at hand. Actually, yeah, Case 5 only happened 6 months ago, if I remember correctly. We need to find out exactly what Mr. Sholmes knows. Do we present
Don't
him?
present. No.
What?
No, you can't. Don't present anything to me.
Maybe if we present like this, he'll give us more info or something? That would be weird.
Maybe
but,
the
like...
I mean, there's
Asogi
probably
papers?
something.
Huh?
The Asogi papers?
Mr. Sholmes, would you mind looking at this? Nope.
This is hardly the time, Mr. Naruto, as I'm sure you will appreciate.
Oh, no, of course not.
My attention is entirely drawn to one single matter now. The pheasant.
Anyone would think you hadn't eaten in weeks. Now,
What would be the thing?
I think it's just the list again.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, do we have anything else to,
What-
like, for him to elaborate on? What?
What was there a year ago? Like, what?
The message, apparently.
I guess it would have to be that then. I don't know.
I'm so sleepy.
That was so
Let's just
sneaky.
try it and, like, I don't know what
Yeah,
else to do.
agreed.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, something I gotta say, they
Yes.
really should have cleared out the inventory of any useless evidence pieces at this point.
Yeah, like
'cause-
from case 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no one cares about
Agreed.
the redhead. They probably separated these just so that the redhead leak wasn't in this case. There was no room for doubt with your instructions in this telegram, Mr. Sholmes. You were very clear that it was Judge Jigoku's office that should be searched, so... You obviously knew that's where the list of names would be found.
Okay, it's okay. Shin, T. Gregson, J. Wilson. Those are a list
So
of
we only
names.
learnt of those 4 names just over 6 months ago now. And only because they appeared as part of the top secret government communications that were leaked.
Oh! I just put something together. I might be stupid for just realizing this now.
What?
The reason that one J. Wilson was attacked and killed was because A. Shin was under the assumption that Mikoto's real name was J. Wilson. So she killed just some random J. Wilson.
All the way in Japan?
Yeah,
But why?
because that was her target.
Was he?
From what I understand, the top row of names is assassins. Below are their targets.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But why would... Why try to kill Mikotoba?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Did you say this?
He didn't know yet.
No. That's true, yes, but at the time you were unaware of the background. You see, those 4 names were wired to Japan. Around 6 months before that, I was sleepy. And approximately this time last year, in fact, when you were both still in Japan. It really would be hypocrisy on my part to reprove of others for intercepting state secrets. Because after all, I'm perpetually eavesdropping on communications between the British and Japanese governments.
Oh!
You're perpetually doing what? Ow!
Never mind the details, but you should know. No secret is safe from Gerlach Blomies when he has designs on knowing it.
Oh my, Mr. Sholmes. What a fabulous line! Irish, write it down in a book!
And boy, I can hear you. I had too much pheasant in my ears.
Oh.
Now,
Oh, well.
1 month. Now, 1 month after that list of 4 names was wired to the recipient, Jigoku, in Japan. Dr. John H. Wilson was murdered. As soon as I learned of the incident, a hypothesis rapidly took shape in my mind. As it turned out, I was partly correct, and partly mistaken. Nevertheless, it was the beginning of all the tragic events that were to follow.
Mr. Sholmes, please, tell us all you know! Tell us the secrets of the Pentagon! Tell us the secrets that are of other things! Tell us the secrets of the island!
No!
Oh.
Go!
Anyways,
Tell us about these 4 names and the tragedy of which they all somehow connected!
The 4 names.
As I said, long ago, 2 races ruled over the earth.
God damn it.
When I learned of Dr. Wilson's murder in Japan, my mind immediately turned to those 4 names because, you see,
there was someone else on the list, who I believe to be recently deceased.
What? Who?
A Shin, as it were transcribed in Japanese script. In actual fact, Miss Asashin. That was a familiar name to me. She was a professional killer, well known among London's unsavory classes.
Oh, I see.
But she had completely vanished from existence several months before the Wilsons' murder. So I came to this logical conclusion, that she had herself been killed. And accordingly, I became fearful for the lives
For the
of
lie.
the two remaining people on the list.
Okay.
For the lives of their own.
Ah, Kayasogi and T. Gregson.
Owing to our proximity, I decided to take measures to protect Gregson myself. And also Luigi as well. But more so Gregson. I didn't
They were
want
the
him to
same
die.
person. We already established this in
But I
canon.
determined it would be the safest if young Asogi were to stay away from Britain.
Oh, so that's why you went to such lengths to prevent his study tour from going ahead.
Exactly.
So, you already knew who Kazuma-sama Hamalama Kamala-sama Lama Sakabama was, Mr. Sholmes?
I don't know who that is, but I've heard of Kazuma.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes. Sholmes and I have exchanged correspondence for years. I've recounted many tales about Asogi to him in my letters. And the news of Dr. Wilson's death, of course.
So Dr. Wilson is dead.
Oh.
He didn't know. He didn't.
Oh, Iris.
I know he wasn't my daddy, but still, it's very sad.
I'm so sorry, Iris. We knew the significance of the name, obviously, but we just couldn't bring ourselves to tell you.
No.
Well, why you just told us, Mr. Sholmes? That didn't completely tie in with the facts. There's one big hole in your hypothesis.
A big hole, Mr. Naruto?
Ah, yes, you mean about Asashin, I presume.
Oh, of course.
Exactly. She wasn't killed, was she? Well, I mean, she was eventually killed, but like... She was in Japan posing as a visiting student under the assumed name of Giselle Brett.
I'm glad you're keeping up, my dear fellow. But I only became aware of that fact 2 days ago in the foyer of the Great Waterloo Hotel. And upon hearing that startling revelation, the hypothesis that I'd formed surrounding those four names was completely turned topsy.
What? Topsy?
Topsy-turvy.
Topsy hypothesis. What do you mean when you say your hypothesis was turned topsy, Mr. Sholmes?
I believe that all four names. You heard nothing. I had believed all four names on the list to be the names of victims. However, I was mistaken.
Very much so. Asashin was a killer. Although she did die eventually. So this telegram is a list of both victims and killers, is it?
Indeed, and it would seem that Miss Shin was dispatched from Britain with the sole intention of dispatching Dr. Wilson. Her visiting student status being merely a front.
Oh,
which would of course explain why no motive could be determined for her actions.
So the real reason Dr. Wilson was killed by assassin is because he was the target of an assassination.
Shocker.
And forearmed with that knowledge, fresh consideration of this telegram puts the list in a very different perspective.
What do you mean?
Well, does it not strike you? There is another among the four, who subsequently became a visiting student.
Kazuma was gonna kill Luigi.
What do you mean was? I'm pretty sure he's still dead.
Well, we still don't know if it
I'm
was
pretty
like
sure he's
Kazuma
still
or
dead.
Jigoku.
No, Jigoku absolutely was just the one kind of like forwarding it, the message, like making sure it went along. Kazuma did kill. I think that is absolutely certain.
But like the way Jigoku acted when we visited his cabin, it was weird.
Well, yeah, because he was I think we're kind of like starting to see a cowardly side to his character. Meanwhile, Kazuma holds his honor above all else.
Okay, so I have an idea, possibly. Because obviously there needs to be a head somewhere to this Reaper situation. What if the reason that Jigoku was so cowardly was maybe because he was the head?
Why would the Reaper send himself to kill himself? Send Luigi to kill himself?
Yeah, that's where that theory has a little bit of a.
I said Jigoku was the head.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You don't remember anything from the previous part? Luigi was dispatched to go kill Jigoku.
Right.
So,
right, yeah.
so why would the head of the Reaper?
That part, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, you mean?
But of course, a name you know only too well.
You mean Kazuma?
Oh!
He did say in court earlier today.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, at this point, I have no real defense, honestly. Yeah, it's
it was me.
Young Mr. Asogi accepted that mission a year ago now.
Surely not.
In conclusion, this document is a contract of sorts. An international agreement, one might say, detailing an assassin exchange.
An assassin exchange? How could Kazuma possibly have gotten in something like that? Assassin exchange.
Let's assume that we have two parties, each wishing to dispose of a distinct individual. Those two parties then make a contract to swap their respective assassination targets. That would then be an assassin exchange.
So, to begin with, the British assassin is dispatched as a visiting student to Japan, where she kills her target. And then, the Japanese assassin is dispatched as a visiting student to Britain in order to eliminate his target. It certainly does sound like an exchange.
But what on earth is the point?
Don't forget, Mr. Naruhodo. I'm with you in the dark.
Shut up.
That the British assassin at least escaped conviction.
I can't believe that Mikitoba is both John Wilson and also Rousey.
When the lie is running low. Anyways, thanks to diplomatic immunity afforded by
Consular jurisdiction.
Yeah, consular jurisdiction. That.
Oh yes.
Such jurisdiction would be null and void under the terms of the new treaty between our two countries. So the fact that it was brought into play suggests an intervention at the very highest levels.
I wonder by who? I wonder by who? I wonder by who?
I didn't do nothing. It was Gina.
The highest levels?
These murders were two sides of the same coin, linked not by a common motive, but by contractual agreement. As such, they appeared utterly unrelated, yet in truth, the assassins were complicit in one singular devilish scheme. That disassociation and the safeguard of diplomatic immunity were, I believe, the motivation behind this plot.
But wait a minute, Schultz. If this telegram really is describing the exchange of assassins as you suggested, it would mean that the Japanese killer's target was never Shihiro Jigoku at all. It would mean Asogi's target was actually Inspector Luigi.
What? Kazuma was here for Luigi? But Judge Jigoku was never actually the mark?
Yes, that's exactly what it would mean.
So there's a chance that Jigoku was still higher up then,
Yeah, true.
or something.
I guess. I don't know why he would...
I hold myself
Keep going.
I hold myself personally responsible for failing to keep the inspector safe.
Mr. Sholmes, everyone's doing that.
And so I'm going to do it now.
Yes! Join me, brother!
I told him of my fears and implored him to seek a transfer to an overseas position.
Damn it!
Obviously, with the young pickpocket in tow.
Yes, Gina. Come to think of it, Inspector Luigi did mention that to us at the Great Exhibition. That he'd be transferring to the Paris police and taking Gina with him.
But
What was
without
it,
informing me, he engaged in one last assignment, it seems. And sadly, it turned out to be his very last.
This is too much to take in.
I was so happy, I'm so joyful. Alright, everyone, that's quite enough of all that serious, stupid, dumb plot talk for one day. Video's over. I mean, look at the time. Look at that couch I'm pointing at.
It hasn't even been an hour yet.
Look at the time.
It hasn't even been an hour yet.
An hour, I mean, if you times that by 2, that's 2 hours, and that's the average length of a video.
I said it hasn't been!
Pretty much is close enough.
Yeah, that sounds like an end
Oh,
to me.
quite right, Iris. We must end the video now.
What?
That's right. And we're gonna put the end screen right here.
There is no end screen anymore.
We're gonna put a black screen right here. And now we're back. Totally. That totally happened. It didn't it, editing, Isaiah?
It better have fucking happened. It better have happened.
Maybe it did,
Anyways.
maybe it didn't.
It better! Well, I think I shall make my way to the next video. It seems I can click some videos. What video?
But before you do, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and rate 5 stars.
But they can't do that. The video is already over. I have to move on to the next video.
Oh my god.
Anyway, this has certainly been a night to remember.
but seriously though, do like, comment,
Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. It'll help a lot.
It's a little bit sad though, because now the pheasant's on fire. I mean, can't you see it in the background? It's like burning pretty bad right now. I mean, I like the idea of you being my dad, because then Susie would have been my big sister, and we could have been the Pink Girls.
Oh, I'm sorry, Iris.
I know, Iris. I was thinking quite the same thing.
Were you?
But if somebody like me would be worthy, I would be delighted to become your sister. Oh, yes, without question. That means that we can be in the same room together and we can tell each other about our boy obsessions and all that. We can do our nails together and braid. Oh my god, I'm so excited!
You'll teach me how to throw Runo to the floor and out the window and through the chimney?
Yeah, I can teach you that too. Yes, of course, it would be my pleasure.
You didn't have to agree quite so readily!
Oh, but wait a minute. If Susie's going to be my big sister, you could be my big brother if you want, Runo.
No.
I guess.
No!
If you'll have me, I'll gladly be your brother.
Ah, damn it! They made the ship incest.
Well done, guys. We've successfully recreated Star Wars.
That's not how that works, though.
We must always be mindful of feelings. I've raised you so well.
Because being sensitive is your strong suit, naturally.
Wait, I'm gonna work extra hard for tomorrow now because it's for my big brother and sister.
What is this talk about preparing for tomorrow? Preparing what?
You'll just have to wait and see. You'll have to beat the game first.
Oh,
It's an extras menu.
we already have that, though.
It's an extras menu too.
Oh.
Good luck in court tomorrow. I'm expecting a sterling performance. If I don't cry
I'll
at
do
least
my very
twice,
best, of course.
if I don't cry at least twice, I give up.
So the overnight break in the trial's proceedings became a crucial turning point, exposing new truths while posing new conundrums. That list of full names on the telegram in Judge Jigoku's office, and the extraordinary assassination plot in which my best friend had somehow become involved. I felt as though I had been plunged into an even greater darkness all of a sudden. But at the same time, I felt sure I would see the light again soon.
What are we doing here?
Because I was lucky enough to have the most wonderful family in the world standing steadfastly behind me.
We're gay, Sholmes.
Found family! Yippee!
We did it, Sholmes. We're the Yowie.
That was a short investigation section.
Yep, and that's also the episode. Like, comment,
No! Trial part 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
God damn it, Lester.
4th of November. Oh, we're not even we're not even starting in the antechamber.
Okay, then.
Before we begin today, I have a brief announcement.
Oh, no.
Van the Zieks isn't.
I knew it was coming.
I would, unfortunately. I would do the whole thing. Unfortunately, I have two
Yeah,
other
we
people
get
on
it,
the
we
walls
get
of the
it, we
house.
get it, we get it.
Yes.
As with the closed trial 10 years ago, some astonishing facts have come to light in these proceedings. The revelation that the well-known Reaper is actually an organization illegally executing its own brand of justice. And the discovery that a respected yard inspector was at its heart until he himself perished in an assassination plot. I am now tall. Well, I say to all members of the judiciary here present on this occasion that we will stop at nothing to uncover the whole truth of my bird. Wait, where's my birds?
The birds are at your tower. Your
I'll go
office.
get them.
I'm not individually getting them.
I need you to go collect all 624.
Yeah, I'll call someone to do that, yeah.
In the meantime, we will stop at nothing to uncover the whole truth behind these disturbing findings. Councils, you will undertake this trial with the resolve of Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
Resolve, yes. That's my intention! The resolve of Ryunosuke Naruhodo!
I don't like that title.
My lord, if I may inquire.
The defendant may speak. The defendant may no longer speak.
Oh.
And he can speak again.
Yay! On what grounds is Kazuma Sogi permitted to continue in his role as prosecutor?
Actually, how did Kazuma move the body to the house?
I did it like this. Pulls out a catapult.
God damn it.
He has admitted to colluding with the victim in a plot to assassinate the innocent man. He shouldn't be enjoying the privilege of freedom, let alone be leading the prosecution.
I submitted a written petition to Lord Strongheart. It was a very nice poem. It was about it was 2 words. I'm sorry.
My God, that's a great poem. You brought me the tears.
And now now my prosecution of myself is to be delayed by 1 day. Of course, I'll be prosecuting myself in that instance.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, you heard me. Anyway, in today's proceedings, I intend to expose everything. Public indecency is going to be the last crime I commit. If I'm going out my way.
God damn it.
Oh, God.
I saw that and I knew it was gonna happen too.
My whole life for the last 10 years has all been leading up to this one day.
Kazuma, please don't do that!
I thought you'd enjoy it, Ryunosuke. Whatever the outcome of this trial, I give my word that I will accept whatever punishment is deemed appropriate, however severe. Point! And I suggest you prepare yourself for the same, Reaper.
Man,
Kazuma's
I'm
bristling
sure-
with hostility today. I get the distinct impression we're heading into very dangerous territory.
Is that really the Kazuma-sama standing before us?
As an extreme exception to normal practices, I have granted this prosecutor's request. The defense finds this acceptable, I presume. Stop breathing!
Yes, my lord.
In that case, in the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. Again. we resume the closed hearing of birds.
The defense is ready, my lord.
Where are my birds? The prosecution is more than ready.
I really love this court starting theme.
Very well then, this preamble has taken long enough. Prosecutor Asogi, begin. As you wish, my lord. The prosecution calls the first witness to the stand.
No.
Bring Shishiro Jigoku to the courtroom.
At last then, we've reached the final battle. He's putting literally everything on the line now in order to get to the truth. Come on, Ryunosuke.
Up here.
It's time for that steely resolve, because this is going to test it to the limit. Oh, hey, buddy.
I'm so fucking badass.
No.
Witness, state your name and occupation for the court.
So it was you who issued this, was it?
Your subpoena? Well, I did what was necessary.
Oh, look what the young man has become. I didn't think I'd see the day when you take that tone with me, I must say.
The witness will ensure that his responses are pertinent to the questions asked.
My name is Shishiro Jigoku, a Supreme Court judge from the Empire of Japan.
16 years ago, this man came to London as a visiting student, and 6 years later, he's since returned to Japan. As well as presiding over the Supreme Court, he also currently is Japan's Minister of Foreign Affairs. I am, of course, fully aware of Mr. Jigoku and his preeminent roles, so you didn't have to say that, you know. I invited him personally to the International Forensic Science Symposium as a representative for his country. I hear he also played a key role in playing the keyboard in his local high school band.
What?
It was a great honor to be involved in the band. I put my all into that.
Band?
Jigoku, I must ask.
No, I'm not giving out albums right now.
No, not that.
Fancy the young murdering student turning up here of all places.
You acquitted me yourself. And now, I'm a practicing defense lawyer.
Yes, and full of self-importance like your friend across the courtroom, I see.
You came here to London by invitation to the International Forensic Science Symposium. But then, without informing anyone of your plans, you took flight to France.
Took flight? No, I took boat.
Then explain yourself. What exactly were the circumstances of you leaving?
Well, I was somewhat expecting this. And I'm sorry to say, I decline to comment.
What?
Leaving the country prematurely when I was invited as a guest may be questionable etiquette, but my decision is unrelated to this case. I can't be bound to testify.
We gotta make him testify somehow.
Unrelated, you say? You all know that's stupid.
I appreciated that a respected police inspector has been killed, for which I offer my condolences. However, being an alien, I'd obviously never met the man, nor do I know the first thing about him. As such, I'm in no position to testify. It's as simple as that.
So you would run from all this?
I beg your pardon?
You'd be a bitch and run off. That is what I am saying. Anyways, this case is more far-reaching than the murder of Inspector Luigi. It has ties to another murder. A case that was tried in Japan almost a year ago now.
A year ago, Japan. Ah, yeah, the murder of Dr. John H. Wilson, you mean. The first case that Ryunosuke did, and the one that I kept bickering him about. That was
That's
funny.
right. And you, Judge Jigoku, are at the heart of both cases. The defense has evidence to prove it.
Well, Ryunosuke, I see from the look in your eyes that you're resolved to carry this through to the very end, too.
That resolved felt very forced in.
Let's see your resolving evidence, then. What proof do you have that Chihiro Jigoku Kubiko Baluku is involved in this resolving of the case resolve?
I would say the telegram. Yeah. It was in his office, and that's what links the two cases, so...
Take that!
You know.
This is a telegram detailing a communication sent between Britain and Japan approximately 1 year ago. The communication contained 4 names: Kei Asogi, A. Shin, T. Gregson, and J. Wilson.
You little... Where did you get that?
He's ooh. In Tokyo. From your office, Judge Jigoku.
What? How on earth did you...
What's this all about? Why is my name on that list?
This list of 4 names follows a certain pattern. T. Gregson and J. Wilson are the names of victims. Kei Asogi and A. Shin are the names of assassins.
No.
A year ago in Tokyo, Dr. John H. Wilson's life was taken in a Western-style restaurant in the capital. The culprit was found to be a visiting student who went by the name of Giselle Brett. But her real name was Asa Shin, a professional killer sent on a mission to kill from Great Britain.
A. Shin and her victim J. Wilson.
And the murder that just took place here in London was the counterpart to that crime. An assassin sent from Japan, also a visiting student, Kazuma Asogi, whose victim was the British police inspector Tobias Gregson.
Kei Asogi and T. Gregson. One assassin from each country to kill a target residing in the other.
What exactly is the defense suggesting?
These 2 cases of murder, one that took place in Britain and one in Japan, were masterminded by a pair of individuals from each country as a form of assassin exchange. And the telegram the defense has acquired is proof of this international contract to kill.
What?
The telegram was found in your office, Judge Jigoku. In other words, the mastermind in Japan was you.
Judge Jigoku, what's this all about?
And you, Kazuma, you lied. During yesterday's proceedings, you acknowledged that you'd accepted the assassination mission. But the mark wasn't Judge Jigoku at all. It was T. Gregson, Detective Inspector of Scotland Yard, as shown by the name on the killing contract.
Hello, I'm back. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
All good.
Very impressive, Ryunosuke. But actually, nuh-uh. The name of the target I was ordered to kill never passed my lips yesterday.
Oh, fuck you.
The idea that Shihiro Jigoku was the mark came entirely from you.
You deliberately avoid saying a name?
Oh, he got you! He got you! He got you so good! The defense claims these 4 names indicate some sort of international assassin exchange. I'm sure I speak for all present when I say that the very idea seems utterly absurd. Well, Mr. Jigoku, what do you have to say for yourself?
His silence only goes to prove his guilt.
There's another very important fact that this new development brings to light. There's now a distinct possibility that the scene of Inspector Luigi's actual murder was in the witness's cabin aboard the SS Grouse.
Judge Jigoku, you have to testify now. To refuse would put you in contempt of court.
Oh, there's no need for quite such a vicious stare, young man. Very well then. As a parting gift to you all, I'll tell you everything I know.
It seems this Japanese gentleman has information that the court must hear about the alleged assassin exchange and the events of the night of the 31st of October. Present your formal testimony now.
Do you remember the 31st?
That is
night
not,
of
that's,
October?
nope, that's not how the song goes. Anyway, as you wish, my lord.
Do you remember the 31st of October? The assassin exchange.
It's true that Kazuma Asogi was assigned to the assassination mission 1 year ago now. The target was Inspector T. Gregson. That was a condition of the British study tour. However, in the end, something happened that meant the young man was unable to carry out his mission. On the evening in question, a member of the crew was on duty outside my cabin at all times. If there had been a shot fired, the crewman would have heard it, so clearly I can't be involved.
So you admit it then, as this communication suggests. There really was an assassin exchange among arrangement between Britain and Japan.
A political endeavor at the highest levels, not something I can discuss here.
Do you such a worthy practice as foreign study to coerce somebody to commit murder? It's the most appalling thing I've ever heard!
I really like how this case is tying back into other cases. You know?
It is interesting, yes.
I really like it.
Appalling. Well, it's easy to judge.
Why the hell are you smiling?
I'm so grimly evil, boy.
Yeah, apparently you are. Freak.
Arden?
Asogi had a reason for taking his sword to that British inspector, you know.
What?
which is why he accepted the mission in the first place. Isn't that right, Council?
Okay, I'm starting to think it's not Kazuma. Because, like, this guy is just fully saying that it's Kazuma at this point. But then again, it's likely it's Kazuma, but, like... Judge Jigoku, if you are the mastermind behind this operation in Japan, then tell the court the identity of your counterpart in Britain.
I'm not obliged to divulge that information.
I wonder who it could be. Maybe it's the person that's on, you know, being the judge.
As I said yesterday, I've killed nobody. I freely admit that I accepted the mission, but on the night the plan was to be executed, I backed out. In short, this assassination exchange that the defense has identified is unrelated to the events of this case.
The crucial point is this. Your police inspector can't have perished aboard that steamship in Dunkirk. Because if he'd been shot in the cabin, it's inconceivable that a member of the crew wouldn't have heard it.
But we know for a fact that he was shot in there.
Oh, wait, no. I know why. The alarm that was sounded. They all had to go up. Remember? There's that little the notice about like how all the crew members had to
evacuation drill itinerary. Oh yeah.
At that exact time, then yeah, there would have been
20 minutes. 20 minutes. 20 minutes is ample time.
Yeah.
We would just need a specific time on Luigi's body, which is
we don't have that time, but we know for a fact he was murdered in that cabin.
True, yeah.
You said this, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you said that.
Good job, Weston.
That's right.
I barely remembered the itinerary thing. Same.
Gregson was killed after returning to London in the room on Fresno Street. And the perpetrator of the crime was the Reaper, Derek von Zieks. The prosecution's accusation remains unchanged. To think that a seemingly innocent, yeah, that's the right word, foreign exchange program was a facade for such a
Machiavellian.
Evangelion dealings. Clearly, it's a plot only a government minister and high-ranking judge, such as the witness, would hope to execute.
Can we kill this man? He's making it so obvious.
I did nothing wrong.
Well, I seem to recall that it was someone on the British side who, I don't know, controlled everything.
Be that as it may, it is not the place of this court to pursue this villainous assassin exchange plot. We are concerned only with the tangible events pertaining to the murder of Inspector Gregson. Is the defense clear on that point, counsel?
Yes, my lord. I'll keep that in mind as I cross-examine the witness. Okay, so nothing... So don't press anything about the assassin exchange. Okay. Which statement was it?
Oh, do the previous one.
Yeah, bitch.
Objection. Gotcha.
Yeah!
Damn.
Yes, as the court has heard, that was a crewman posted outside Judge Jigoku's cabin. However, we can be sure that, contrary to the witness's claim, the guard wasn't there at all times.
What?
I have here a notice of a particular event that was scheduled to take place aboard the steamship on the 31st.
Where did you get that?
It's even scoured by Mr. Herlock Schultz. You were acquainted yesterday, if you remember.
Herlock Sholmes. Again.
According to this itinerary, after leaving the port of Dunkirk at exactly 10 p.m., and for a period of 20 minutes, all crewmen of the SS Grouse were to gather on deck for an evacuation drill.
All crewmen were away from their posts.
And during that 20-minute interval, of course, any gunshots emanating from your cabin would have been heard by no one. In summary, Judge Jigoku, you had ample opportunity to commit the crime.
Objection!
Cut the objection music. A 20-minute window of opportunity. That's an excellent find, Ryunosuke. But it amounts to nothing.
Why?
Why is the objection music not cut? Because the witness clearly stated in his testimony that no incident occurred in his cabin. Unless you have some decisive evidence that can show his testimony to be false, your accusation is nothing more than conjecture. Very true. Well, counsel.
Inspector Luigi was killed in Judge Jigoku's cabin that night. I'm certain of it. Because the defense has the evidence to prove it.
You will present the evidence for the defense at once, counsel. What proof? Show proof? Have proof?
Wouldn't it be the nozzle?
This?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was found in the cabin.
Yeah.
How would it get there? Judge Jigoku, this was found in your cabin yesterday.
What is that? The crown of a pocket watch.
A pocket watch.
And if you will observe, the victim's pocket watch, which we know he treasured, is missing precisely that part.
It can't be.
Moreover, this crown is a perfect fit on the spindle protruding from the victim's watch. Now, the fact that this was retrieved from Judge Jigoku's cabin tells us that the victim's watch almost certainly broke there. In other words, the victim was killed on the 31st during the 20-minute evacuation drill. In the cabin occupied by you, Judge Jigoku.
Oh, he's angry.
Oh.
Well, you're razor sharp, aren't you, you young murderer?
Objection!
That sounds like deflection to me.
Expertly maneuvered, Ryunosuke. I expect nothing less from my sidekick. And your argument sounds entirely plausible. At first. But rather like this pocket watch, it's full of cracks.
What?
And I believe Judge Jigoku feels the same way.
I'm so happy. And I was wrong to acquit you earlier this year. What about you?
Sorry?
If I'd known that it would result in anyone having to listen to this drivel, I would have declared you guilty just to spare the world your ridiculous bombast.
Okay, he's the killer.
Wow.
Like, he's literally just the killer. I don't think it's Kazuma anymore. Like, what the hell, my man?
I think it's clear.
That Jigoku's the killer.
That Jigoku is completely innocent.
What?
I think he's defended himself quite well. But just for the sake of it, just for the crack of it, let's have him give a further testimony.
When you hear what actually happened in my cabin that night, you'll notice the pitfall into which you've stumbled.
Prior to your renewed testimony, I would like you to clarify one point. The fact that this part of the victim's watch was discovered in your cabin means that you acknowledged he was there, I presume.
Yes, I do.
Very well, then. You may proceed to give your formal testimony about what exactly happened in your cabin aboard the ship on the evening of the 31st of October.
I really like this case. I'm just gonna say it. I really like it. I really like this case.
Of course, as a man of the law, I have no intention of obstructing justice.
There's something about this case that's getting that feeling of case free, you know? There's something about it, in my opinion. The events in the cabin.
I had a guest waiting for me when I returned to my cabin after finishing my evening meal in the dining room. When I walked through the door, a mustachioed Englishman was there, foolishly waving a gun at me. I soon took care of him with an Ippon-seo throw, though. He couldn't wait to run away after that. I imagine his watch was broken when I threw him over my shoulder. It has nothing to do with his murder. The inspector was clearly killed having returned to Britain because his body was found in London.
What are we gonna press?
Ippon-seo.
A common jujitsu martial arts technique in my country. I was careful not to use too much force, but the man obviously landed too heavily for his watch to take.
So, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, I imagine you can see the flaw in your logic now, can't you?
What?
The fact that the pocket watch was broken in the witness's cabin in no way proves that the victim's murder took place there. Well, we have the hole.
We didn't get that. It's evident.
I've no doubt that the inspector intended to kill me, but he didn't manage to pull the trigger.
Lies! There
Yes,
was a
because-
bullet hole in the scene, you bitch!
Yes, because he was merely the tactician, not the Reaper's hand of death. Well, the testimony appears to make perfect sense as far as I can tell. He seems completely innocent.
Let me express my deep gratitude for your understanding, my lord.
But if this testimony holds, Judge Jigoku will be deemed to have no involvement in the case.
Well, counsel, I really see no reason for us to keep wasting precious time without a guilty verdict. Let's not do any more cross-examining ever.
Sorry, my lord. The defense has a right to cross-examine, and I don't intend to squander that.
You are an embarrassment to your countrymen, not knowing when you're beaten.
In that case, proceed, Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh boy.
What to press? Because I didn't find anything obvious in that. I had a guest waiting for me when I returned to my cabin after finishing my evening meal in the dining room. When I walked through the door, a mustachioed Englishman was there, foolishly waving a gun
Wait!
at me.
No, he would have his gun. Would he have his gun?
I mean, he's a guy of the police force, so I think, maybe.
Didn't he give his gun to, what's his face?
No, he gave the book,
ID.
the ID, yeah. I don't think
Yeah.
he gave the gun.
Actually, wait. Wait, never mind.
Foolishly waving a gun at me. I soon took care of him with an Ippon Seo throw, though he couldn't wait to run away after that. I imagine his watch was broken when I threw him over my shoulder. It has nothing to do with his murder. The inspector was clearly killed having returned to Britain because his body was found in London. I feel a twinge of suspicion towards this statement, but all these statements are kind of suspicious, like this one.
Very true.
We gotta look at our our court record.
Yeah.
Do we have any proof? We have 4 pages of evidence, my god. Why is this evidence?
Wait, that trunk.
What?
Is that Gregson's trunk?
No, that's Jigoku's.
Okay.
Gregson's is right here. This is Gregson's trunk.
It looks like the FNAF 4 box, by the way.
Shut up. I already brought that up, my man.
Did you? Okay, my bad. I'm stupid. I forget everything. I'm leaving.
Shush.
Bye, guys, forever.
No. You look around in there. I'm gonna be right back. I need some drink.
I don't think there's any evidence to present right now. We have to press something. What should we press?
Yeah. I would say the foolish gun to start with.
This one?
Yeah.
Hold it!
Obviously, you're talking about Inspector Luigi.
Yes, though at the time I didn't know the man's name. And there was no time for introductions. I value my life over manners.
By which you mean that the inspector was there to assassinate you, I suppose?
That was certainly the impression given by the gun pointing in my direction. But I've never seen the muzzle of a revolver shake about so much in my life.
You're just evil.
Anyone would think the man had never shot somebody before.
Believe it or not, most of us haven't.
Anyway, there was no time to call for help of the crewman at the door, so I dealt with the man myself.
That didn't give us anything besides he obviously did it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's Kazuma anymore. Like, after this testimony, after this guy makes this face, yeah, I don't think it's Kazuma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Okay. That didn't give us anything. I don't think this one will say anything. He already elaborated on this. Kinda.
Let's press that.
Hold it!
The crown snapped off and the glass covering the face of the watch was cracked.
Preferable to the man's head being pulled off, or his spine cracking. You know, wouldn't you say?
Damn.
Not that the man was spared for long. A bullet to the chest soon saw to that. But the point is, the broken pocket watch doesn't prove that a murder took place.
Absolutely not. All the watch proves is the power of my jujitsu throw.
Whatever you say, it doesn't quite ring true that no shot was fired in that cabin. Because there was an obvious bullet hole in the wall.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Hmm?
That's what the star of your lowbrow detective stories told you, is it? Well, I don't care for such fiction.
Damn it, Sholmes, why didn't you get any pictures?
Haven't you worked it out yet, you little stripling? No murder took place in my cabin.
God damn it, Sholmes, you should have taken your pictures with that little fingerprinting thing. No, skin print. He had the glass, he had the camera thing, but like,
Why did that mechanic never come back?
I don't know.
I wish it had.
Okay, what to press now?
Yeah, I guess
This might be a thing where you press everything.
everything.
See.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start from here then.
Hold it!
But there's no evidence that proves the victim ever returned to London alive.
Just take a moment to think that the idea of yours through now, Stripling.
What?
If the inspector was killed on the steamship in France, how on earth could he have gotten back to Britain?
Yeah, that is the thing. We don't know.
Wait, the trunk.
The trunk?
Yeah, his trunk. It's big
Yeah,
enough to
it's there.
fucking hold him.
The picture.
Ah! Luigi's in there! We took a picture with a dead corpse?
Oh no!
So that's why this is in evidence. I applaud you, game! I applaud you!
I was wondering for a bit why the frame was being cut off by the luggage.
Bitch! Cold-hearted!
Oh! Luigi's just in there, dead, and we were right next to it. Oh my god! That's genius,
Goku,
though.
You're cold-hearted.
That's genius,
You are
though.
It is, but you're a dick.
When people die, their bodies remain at that same spot. It's a devil of a thing.
Well, then, obviously the culprit must have moved the body.
How exactly? Carrying a corpse off a ship in your arms would raise a few eyebrows at least, don't you think?
Well, yes, that's true, but
All passenger luggage is inspected when it's unloaded from arriving vessels.
wait,
True.
in case 4, they said that Mikotoba said he was jealous that Jigoku didn't have to go through like inspection. They said that.
Is that listed anywhere in the court record? Like on the ticket, on like maybe the ticket or something?
This wasn't for,
no,
yeah, that
I
wasn't
don't-
for,
I don't remember that.
that was for
but-
Mikotoba anyways.
Yeah, that was Mikotoba's ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dismissal letter would be nothing.
Like, none of this stuff relates to the ship. Only this
Yeah.
piece of evidence.
Yeah.
I think we have to present
Photograph.
the photograph.
Yeah, obviously.
I mean, we need to find a way for him to, like, put the, oh, how could I carry him off the ship into the record, or, like, into his testimony.
Yeah. Maybe this will give us an option.
Yeah.
Did you say
Anyway, all
this?
passenger luggage is inspected when it's unloaded from arriving vessels. And I would like to think that the border police would query a corpse of an English gentleman, the corpse of an English gentleman as hand luggage. If the murder had taken place aboard the ship, you would imagine the body would have been disposed of at sea. There would be no sense in risk being caught by attempting to transport the body back to Britain.
Let's kill that idea then. Stevie?
One sec.
One.
You know, not literally.
What are you doing?
Someone walked in.
Ah. I see. Well, I have to cut this out too.
But perhaps not.
Mrs. Otto?
Drinking time. Yum. Dr. Pepper, strawberries and cream. That's what we wish we were.
Can I have some?
No, it's mine!
Oh. Did you say?
Heard that the first-class passengers were under constant scrutiny by the crewmen posted to guard them. Which would mean that the culprit had no opportunity to dispose of the body in the sea.
Yes, that's true. So transporting the body to Britain may have been the only viable alternative.
Dear me, you really are new to this, aren't you?
Ugh.
I thought I'd been perfectly clear, but it seems I'm going to have to explain it in words that you can understand. I think I ought to alter my testimony, with your consent, of course, my lord.
Please do.
Yes,
Yeah, I
yes.
have no objection. State your amended testimony now.
There's no possible way I could have transported the victim's corpse back to Britain.
Oh, really?
There's no possible way you could have moved Inspector Luigi's body, you say? I would say the opposite is true.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Far from being impossible for you to do. The transporting of Inspector Luigi's body back to Britain is something only you could do.
What are you talking about, Ryunosuke?
As well as being a judge, Mr. Jigoku is also Japan's Minister of Foreign Affairs. Which means he's exempt from having his luggage searched when he enters the country. We learned that when we first met you upon your arrival in London. You didn't have to have your bag searched.
What jelly? Oh!
I presume you recall this, Judge Jigoku? It's a photograph we took in the foyer of the hotel to mark the occasion. As the court will note, you have with you your large travel trunk. Large enough, in fact, to have a corpse inside.
Mr. Naruto! Surely you're not suggesting!
I'm afraid I am, yes. 3 days ago, when we were chatting innocently with the new arrivals from Japan in the hotel, the body of Inspector Luigi was just meters away from us, inside Judge Jigoku's trunk.
Order, order, order in court! I'm skeptical, counsel, that a grown man's body could fit inside even the largest travel trunk.
Yet he could fit in his own. It could. Because I happen to know the witness himself, a man of considerable size, fits inside his trunk. And verifying that would be extremely simple, wouldn't it, Judge Jigoku?
But inside his trunk? How horrifying!
And after we'd spoken with you at the Great Waterloo Hotel, you had the opportunity to visit the apparent scene on Fresno Street. Taking your trunk with you in a cab to deposit this inspector's body.
I don't have to listen to this nonsense.
Dr. Gory, the coroner who examined the body, has confirmed the possibility. She's acknowledged that there are signs that steps may have been taken to disguise the true time of death. The onset of the body's decomposition could have been delayed by storing it in a refrigerator.
Counsel, as I remember explaining, refrigerators of the requisite size are few and far between.
Yes, I'm sure they are, but one place they're certainly found is on large ocean liners. Such ships are equipped with electrically refrigerated cold rooms to keep food fresh on their long sea voyages, and the SS Grouse is no exception. Professor Mikotoba told me about it only yesterday. Well, Judge Jigoku? However much you prolong this debate, you can't eliminate the truth. All the evidence points to you being the killer.
Well, this is all very heartening. I can see that it was a wise move letting Asogi and you embark on this study tour.
What are you talking about now?
Logical reasoning, of course. All court proceedings will be built on logical reasoning in the new century. And I can see that you've both laid firm foundations for that already.
Judge Jigoku, please stop diverting attention from the issue at hand. The defense has made an accusation against you. How do you respond?
Respond? There's really no need for me to respond, is there?
Why ever not?
Because before you can even begin to answer the question of when the victim was killed, you must first establish one key fact. Where was the victim killed? It's quite logical.
We already
And so is the answer.
know. The actual scene of the crime. That's obvious, dumb fuck.
The prosecution stance is unaltered. Van Zieks did it, and I'm gonna bank on that forever. I'm gonna win.
You dumb fucker.
Yep, it happened at point blank range, right at Fresno Street.
How dementia, the fucking thing hit you bad, didn't it? Oh my god.
Since no tangible evidence exists to disprove the prosecution's claim at this time, the defense's deductions amount to little more than an elaborate fairy tale.
What?
I'm afraid that's how the logical reasoning the British are known for really works, young stripling.
The victim was shot in that little room on Fresno Street and died instantly. I'm afraid it's the prosecution's claim. That's the only fairy tale here.
How can you say that to your own best friend?
Quite simply,
That...
because that claim directly contradicts a certain piece of evidence in our possession.
Very tantalizing, counsel. I think you'd better explain yourself to the court. Don't you?
The prosecution claims that Inspector Luigi died instantly when he was shot at the scene on Fresno Street. But this evidence clearly contradicts that.
What evidence contradicts that he immediately died? Over again.
Huh?
To the right.
Where? To the right?
The next
Just like
page.
the arrow, the next page, yeah.
None of this is really proof that he didn't.
Sholmes, I need you. I want a tongue in the ear.
I need you.
Only as a last resort.
Yeah, I know. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work.
His body appears to be tightly curled up.
Yeah, the fact that he's tightly curled up.
Why? That's not how.
How would that contradict?
Imagine. Okay, I think I got it. Imagine this.
Carrying him. Yeah.
Huh?
Oh yeah. Wait. Point blank. He wouldn't go into like a fetal position. He would be flat. Like he wouldn't be curled up like that.
Yeah, no one would.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Because I thought it was weird that it specified this. Why would it specify? Oh yeah, and if he did die instantly, he wouldn't have had the time to curl up like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Take that.
Yes.
The photograph of the victim in the very location you claim he wasn't killed. Wow, riveting evidence.
Yes, but the point is the posture of the body itself.
Oh.
If Inspector Luigi had been shot there in that room, it's out of the question that his body would have been curled up in a ball like that.
You guys, I'm sorry. My Wi-Fi is being not great at the moment. It's stuttering real bad.
It's fine.
Good.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but your logic is flawed. He could easily have adopted that fetal position due to the pain of the shot, which subsequently proved fatal.
Are you forgetting something? I'm sorry to disappoint you, Judge Jigoku, but it's your logic that is flawed.
What?
According to this autopsy report, the victim died instantly. He would have felt no pain, much less have been able to draw himself into that position. Which begs the question of why the victim's body is curled up in that way. Though the answer should be abundantly clear by now.
You're suggesting that they had a tummy ache.
No, the inspector's body took on that posture ahead of its arrival on Fresno Street, before it was coldly turned out on the floor. From the inside of a large travel trunk.
No.
You're quite right. The shape of the body. It looks exactly as if it had been kept in a confined space.
I was thinking buried, but yeah, that too.
Judge Jigoku, present your trunk for examination. I believe it's very possible that will contain traces of the victim's blood.
Present my trunk? I refuse.
What?
On what grounds?
I'm the Minister of Foreign Affairs from the Empire of Japan. I shouldn't have to put up with this treatment just because of some stripling's baseless accusations.
In other words, Judge Jigoku, there's blood in your trunk. You're a bitch.
I decline to answer that. As the Minister of Foreign Affairs, I have privileges that allow me to...
At this moment, you're not a government minister. You are a witness in a trial in Britain's highest court. I don't care who you are, or what your status outside this courtroom might be. You will not withhold information. Nothing is more important than the truth.
Order in the court. Well, Mr. Jigoku, what's it to be? You can't be serious. You did it!
Have you no shame at all, Kazuma Asoki?
What?
Very well. I admit it. I did bring the inspector's body into the country. Inside my trunk, exactly as postulated by the defense.
Who knew the tutorial judge would become the killer?
What the fuck? Dear God. Outrageous.
So it was you! You admit to inspect.
No, I admit to nothing. Wait, that's the wrong voice. I'm fucked. No, sorry, I got a little ahead of myself there.
No, I admit to nothing more than what I've said. Of killing the man, I certainly have no recollection.
What on earth is that cryptic statement supposed to mean?
I merely disposed of the inspector's body, which was left in my cabin. In order to avoid unwanted attention? As the judicial assistant over there pointed out, I had no chance to throw it out into the ocean. So I decided my only option was to bring it into Britain with me and dispose of it somewhere else.
You can't still deny it! If you didn't do it, then who on earth did kill the man?
As you know, there was one other person in my cabin that night. He had the opportunity.
What? Now are you claiming suicide?
No, Kazuma!
And moreover, he'd already accepted a mission to take the inspector's life.
Oh!
That's right. Who else could it have been? It was you, Kazuma Asogi.
You.
This is a peak trial. I'll just say it, it's a peak trial!
I never thought you'd stoop to this, Shishio Jigoku.
You've taken the words straight out of my mouth, Prosecutor Kazuma Asogi. You thought by leaving the body in my cabin, you could pin the crime on me, did you?
Well, the prosecution counsel has already admitted to visiting the witness's cabin on the night in question.
Yes, on an assassination mission, no less.
You wouldn't...
So, what do you make of that, young stripling? You've heard my testimony now, and that's all I have to say on the matter. I'll admit to nothing more.
I don't believe this.
How are we gonna prove which one did it?
Counsel for the defense. What is your position now? The court awaits your response to the witness's assertion.
What?
The assertion that on the night in question, the victim's assailant was in fact Mr. Kazuma Asogi.
Shit!
This isn't the dead end it seems to be. The answer's right in front of me. It comes down to Jigoku or Kazuma. Both of them had the opportunity to kill Luigi, but only one of them did it.
No! You're gonna make us pick!
And I'm just a step away from proving who. Very well. The defense is ready to respond to the assertion put forward by Judge Jigoku. The idea that the victim's murderer could have been committed. The idea that the victim's murder could have been committed by Prosecutor Asogi is
Save.
yeah, that's fair. I don't think Kazuma did it, obviously, but
Yeah, it feels a little hard to say that he did at this point. But how do we prove it was... You know, how do we prove it was Jigoku? What do we have to go against him?
I don't... We still have to say it. Say something.
I know, but then it's gonna be like, oh, present the evidence that it wasn't me. And it's gonna be like, well, what the fuck is the evidence against it?
Let's just blade passed fruit down through generations. Prize sword's tip has a small.
Why do we have so few evidence of the scene of the crime?
I mean, that's just because the crime was, or the place was the boat now, so, you know.
Nothing there.
One additional person. Sogi papers probably aren't gonna hold anything, but probably good idea to check. I don't fucking know.
I don't think there's anything here. The posture of Dunkirk, all crew members are required to assemble on the main deck at crew to resume duties.
Is there anything in the papers? Like the Asogi papers?
I don't think so. How's that relevant? It was written over 10 years ago.
I don't fucking
Wait!
know.
What?
It couldn't have because the blade got stuck in the trunk.
What's your point?
I mean, like,
That's just the tip.
Yeah,
Plus,
I
he
mean-
was shot.
fair. Never mind. I'm stupid. Kill me. It's over.
Dude, you're the one who figured out the whole trunk thing. You're not stupid.
I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm gonna give up.
I mean, the thing is, it feels like it's impossible. It feels like it's impossible that it was Asogi,
It feels like it, but
like Kazuma. But like, but then how do we prove that it's
Jigoku.
Yeah.
should we just try impossible? Because
Sure,
that's usually the
let's-
Ace Attorney way. Usually.
Sure, let's try it.
Eh. Oh, was that it?
Maybe
the music cut
I
out.
can only... What if there's a
Judge
split
Jigoku.
ending though, and it'd be funny?
Well, at least we saved, I guess. Judge Jigoku, let me remind you of something you said only a few minutes ago. You claim that logical reasoning is the future of the judicial process.
It is, no question.
Well, logical reasoning can prove something here. Namely, that it would have been impossible for Prosecutor Asogi to commit the crime.
Okay, we picked the right choice. We picked the right choice.
Okay.
What?
There would be no reason for this to play if we didn't pick the right choice.
The court will only accept an argument that is supported by compelling evidence.
God damn it.
So present what you have, counsel.
Shit.
What proof is there that allegedly demonstrates the impossibility of Prosecutor Asogi's involvement?
Fuck.
We have
We have nothing.
Maybe we're not paying close enough attention to something?
Bum, 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 bum. Wait, the bloodstain's on the other side of the trunk, isn't it?
Yes.
Why is that relevant?
Is that a hole at the bottom of it?
Bottom of what?
Like just underneath the bloodstain. Is that a hole?
No,
It doesn't look like
appear
it.
to be.
No.
That's just one of the. That's just one of these things right here.
Okay. It's gotta be this trunk. I'm thinking it has to be the trunk. Maybe something inside the trunk?
I thought we already examined everything in the trunk.
I mean, it doesn't look like we investigated the blood stain yet.
Well, when we first got this. Huh? 1st October, so the passport is for the day before Luigi's body was found. And when it says permission for the applicant and one additional person to travel, the Can't believe it was you, Kazuma.
Okay.
There doesn't appear to be
Then-
anything else in the trunk.
And then the blood stain?
Look at this dark stain here. Do you think blood?
Bleh.
Yeah.
Nothing.
What? We just want to. Do we want to? I don't fucking know.
Been 1 week from
Additional-
October. Additional person. Let's see how cleanse it is. We already examined this.
Yeah, the whole thing there is that the tip's gone.
Following departure from the port of Dunkirk, all crew members are required to assemble. Wait. Didn't Kazuma say he got off at the port of Dunkirk after, like, chickening out or whatever?
Yeah, he did.
And the drill happened after that.
I think you just
Yeah.
figured it out.
Yeah, there it is.
I think, anyways. I'm not... I don't know.
Try it.
It's the only
Why
thing we
not?
have.
We have 5 attempts.
Oh!
That's it.
This itinerary for crew members of the SS Grouse, my lord. This is conclusive proof.
Big brain Isaiah moment.
An itinerary.
Yes.
How does that prove anything?
Judge Jigoku, the moment you acknowledge that you found the victim's body in your cabin, this itinerary suddenly became much more significant. Oh wait, that would prove, because like the thing we were having the trouble with was that the murder, you know, where it happened. If it happened in his room, there would have only been a 20-minute interval, and if he found the body in there, I think if he found that body in there, in his room, there would be no way for Kazuma to do it, because, like, the 20-minute interval
yeah.
happened after the ship left.
Fair, yeah.
What? Why?
On the night in question, as always, a crewman sentry was on guard outside your cabin door. As long as he was there, nobody could have fired a shot inside the cabin.
Absolutely, because it's inconceivable that the guard wouldn't have heard it and come in to investigate.
So that tells us the crime must have taken place when the guard was elsewhere. And that narrows it down to the 20 minutes just after 10 o'clock, as indicated on the itinerary.
Yes, I see no flaw in your reasoning so far.
But the crucial point is this: when the evacuation drill took place, the steamship had already put to sea from the port of Dunkirk. Now, clearly the murder could only have been committed by somebody who was aboard the vessel at the time.
There it is.
But Prosecutor Sogi stated in yesterday's proceedings.
Yo, I wasn't there! I wasn't there!
Which I'm sure the court will agree is conclusive proof that Kazuma Sogi couldn't possibly have carried out the killing!
No, absolutely not. I don't accept that at all.
What do you mean?
The boy's just saying that all to exonerate himself. But can't trust that he really doesn't break the vessel. Obviously, after he left my cabin, he hid himself somewhere nearby on the ship. Just waiting for his chance to come back.
No, that's out of the question. Isn't it, Kazuma?
As the defense rightly recalls, I disembarked the vessel and spent the night at a boarding house in Dunkirk. And as I said yesterday, I signed my name in the accommodations register book.
Boom!
All extremely easy to verify and undeniable proof.
There's no escape this time. You can forget that you're a judge or a government minister. It's time you gave the court an honest answer, as a common man.
Oh boy.
You killed Inspector Tobias Gregson and transported his corpse back to Britain. Then, you dumped the body in the room on Fresno Street and made it look as if the murder had happened there. That's what really happened, isn't it, Seishiro Jigoku?
It was that damned trial 10 years ago. Looking back now, my fate was decided that day. I was doomed already.
Woo! Boy! What the fuck?
My life, it's over!
Ah, damn, man. I
This-
didn't know you were the fucking Incredible Hulk.
This case, I feel like it should go in 10 out of 10 already.
A British assassin to eliminate a professor in Japan. A Japanese assassin to eliminate a detective in Britain. Both assassins will use diplomatic immunity to evade conviction and return safely to their homelands. The assassin exchange request arrived from Britain about 1 year ago. Though it was hardly a request, it was a demand.
And for that, you decide to recruit Mr. Asogi. But things didn't go according to plan. Your chosen assassin never made it to Britain. And you found yourself unable to dispatch a replacement. Because I was already on my way to Britain at that time in Kazuma's place.
And that left me with only one option for carrying out my obligation. To eliminate the mark myself. Personally. Of course, there was but a single opportunity for me to do that.
The International Forensic Science Symposium, I presume.
That's right. I decided it would be safest to carry out the plan before my arrival in Britain. So I enlisted the help of my British counterpart and made arrangements for a pretext that would take the inspector to Dunkirk. To lure the man in, he was given a sham mission by the Reaper.
What? The Reaper?
But there's only one person who could have done that. The mastermind of the entire operation, the Reaper himself.
Ugh.
So, that means the assassin exchange was... It was all planned by the Reaper?
I'm not at liberty to I'm not at liberty to say anything about my British counterpart.
So literally every case is connected. It is all connected. Every case happens because of, like, the Reaper and the Professor case.
Damn.
Anyway, the inspector accepted the Reaper's mission and dutifully infiltrated my cabin on the steamship. But it was all a trap designed to lead him to France and his own death.
Oh, how awful.
It was past 9 o'clock when I returned to my cabin from the dining hall that evening. I didn't give him time to attack me. I choked him out until he lost consciousness.
Goodbye.
But there was a guard just outside the door, so I left it at that for the time being. Even the slightest noise might have aroused suspicion, so I bided my time, waiting.
Or the 20 minutes after 10 o'clock.
I had intended to finish him by strangulation, but moments before I had a chance, he suddenly came around and went for me in a reckless move. I'd received the British issue gun 16 years early, by being a member of the judiciary as a visiting student. I never imagined I'd have to use it for something like that.
So the revolver belongs to you, does it?
Then the victim was killed inside your cabin on the SS Grouse. Which begs the question of why you arranged for his body to be discovered in the room on Fresno Street.
The young judicial assistant over there has already answered that question. There was no way I could take the body up on deck to throw it over the side. That's precisely where all the crewmen were gathered for the evacuation drill. So before the first-class cabin sentries returned, I took the corpse to the refrigeration room.
And then on arriving in Dover, you concealed the body in your trunk in order to smuggle it past the border police.
I knew I needed to take steps if the police were to be convinced when the body was found in London.
In that case, you must have known. You must have had immediate details of Inspector Luigi's intended schedule.
Yes, my British counterpart sent me everything I needed to know. The inspector was due at Fresno Street at 5 o'clock that afternoon. In order to meet a man by the name of Hugh Boone, from whom he would take his police identification. I decided that man would be the perfect person to set up as the culprit. So I took a hackney carriage over there with the body still in my trunk.
That must have been just after we took this photograph with you at the hotel then.
Yes, I wasn't expecting a welcoming committee. I was more than a little nervous. On Fresno Street, I spotted a young girl selling little firecrackers.
Miss Venus, of course.
I conceived of the candle trick there and then. So I donned a simple disguise and approached the girl to buy enough firecrackers to replicate a gunshot.
What sort of disguise?
For some reason, the inspector had a bright red hairpiece in his own traveling case. So I put that on, although I suspect I drew more attention to myself than I would have otherwise.
The hairpiece we found at the scene. The inspector had it ready for the Red-Headed League investigation.
I only arrived at the room at around 4:45. So I quickly placed the body on the floor, moved the notice board, and set up my little candle trick. I arranged it so the firecrackers would go off with a bang around 15 minutes later.
So that Mr. Boone, who was due to arrive at 5, would walk straight into a trap.
Except at the last moment, I made a careless blunder.
What was that?
I imagine it was the bag of fish and chips.
Ugh.
I didn't notice it had fallen out of his overcoat pocket when I moved the body to the refrigeration room. I put it back into his pocket the following morning, but... well, it seems the warmth of the heated cabin had accelerated the decay of the fish. Anyway, that's That's everything. All the sordid details of what I did.
Damn. Wait, how the hell are we gonna, like, solve everything else in the case? We won the case.
Yeah, that's the
I've heard
problem.
enough. We've arrived at the truth about the murder of one of the country's most capable and respected police inspectors. The witness will be tried in the coming days. For a crime of such a vile nature, you can expect the most severe penalty.
Death.
An exchange of assassins. What a foolhardy idea.
Mr. Jigoku,
Yeah,
one
who
last
would ever
detail.
do such a thing?
One last detail. Who is your counterpart in Britain? Who is the mastermind behind the assassin exchange?
He's not gonna tell shit.
Nothing you say now can make matters worse. Can make matters any worse for you. Just tell us. You're gonna get executed.
Enough! I've already told you that I cannot say.
Even though, as things stand, you may very well never set foot in your homeland again.
What are you waiting for? Can't we get this over with now? It's finished. All of it. I'm finished.
Then, in the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I now pronounce the findings of this court. This man before us has admitted to the willful murder of Tobias Gregson.
Too bad for him. Womp womp. Haha.
Did you just unironically say womp womp?
Yeah, I thought it would be funny.
Do not say womp womp in my courtroom.
Fair
Alright,
enough.
let's kill this guy.
I'm sorry.
Shishiro Jigoku, it is the opinion of this court that you should be found. And may I remind all those present of the strict confidentiality demanded by this closed court.
Damn.
What about everything else?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Why is the court theme playing?
Moments ago, Mr. Jigoku signed a written confession, admitting to the murder of Inspector Gregson and the subsequent conveyance of the body. On short, the defendant's innocence has therefore been established beyond doubt. Yippee.
Oh, wonderful! Well done, Mr. Naruto!
Yes, thank you.
Is something wrong?
I'm just a little troubled by his silence.
The true identity of the Reaper of the Bailey in this extraordinary assassin exchange. We do remain in the dark about these mysteries. However, insofar as the indictment brought against the defendant of this trial, we have reached a conclusion.
Wait a minute. Wouldn't Kazuma know the answer because, like, you know, he was put up to the exchange?
I think he only knew about Jigoku's part.
Fair enough, fair enough. Anywho, I have every intention of pursuing both mysteries as a prosecutor.
As you wish. Now, for the formal adjudication. I hereby declare the defendant, Beric von Zieks.
Objection!
Kazuma, what the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing? No.
The prosecution calls for adjudication to be deferred. Counsel. The accused's innocence hasn't been fully established at all,
Oh my god.
and therefore it would be wrong to deliver a verdict at this time.
He's letting his personal, like, grudge get the better of him.
That is the prosecution's unwavering position.
What do you have to say now, my man? We already proved him innocent of the murder.
What? But now he's gonna try to prove him the head.
Ah.
But Judge Jigoku already confessed.
Nevertheless, Beric van Zieks has committed crimes for which he must be punished. Well, it would appear that you have information that the court needs to hear, Prosecutor Asogi. Certainly, the murder of Inspector Luigi was actually carried out by Shishiro Jigoku. But it's clear from the witness's testimony that he was coerced into complying with the plot. Into this sick, merciless assassin exchange.
That may be true, but...
So what I want to know is, who coerced Jigoku? Who was pulling the strings? The victim went to France, having been ordered on a mission for the Reaper, only to be murdered. In other words, the mastermind behind the assassin exchange is someone in a position to give such an order.
Is that like natural pausing? Are you naturally pausing, or like...
No, I am not.
Ah, so it's Wi-Fi.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. It's bad.
I just wanted to confirm it.
Oof. Yeah, I was wondering that too.
Like, I don't know. I think the issue might be like there's two weird things going on. Like, my theory currently is either A, like whenever I'm full screened my Wi-Fi is bad, or it has something to do with Isaiah and my Wi-Fi is connecting in some way.
That would be weird. I
I
don't
don't
think that's true.
Anyway, I'm gonna try doing it on full screen because I have no other ideas.
Okay.
As we've already established, the Reaper himself. Well, certainly. Nope, that did not fix it.
Ah.
No, it did. It seemed fine with me.
No,
seems
no,
fine
it
with
was.
us.
No, it still lagged on my end. I couldn't.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Well,
Hello.
go back.
Alright, now I'm gonna see if that fixed it. Well, certainly, that would appear to follow. Oh, yeah, that fixed it very quickly.
Okay.
The prosecution hereby formally accuses the man in the dock, Beric von Zieks, of being the Reaper of the Bailey, and furthermore, I'm going to prove his guilt beyond all reasonable doubt. Order, order, order! The Reaper of the Bailey is a long-standing mystery, Counsel. Are you suggesting that you have some new information with which to build a case?
Scotland Yard has already investigated Lord Van Zieks very thoroughly in that regard. And they found no evidence whatsoever to substantiate the claim that he is the Reaper.
Perhaps, but circumstances have now changed.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm here and I'm awesome. It's already been established that the assassin exchange was negotiated with Jigoku by the Reaper himself. Which means we now have a new line of questioning by which to identify definitely the man's identity. That is the prosecution's intention here.
I must say, I'm surprised by quite how tenaciously you appear to besmirch my name.
You are guilty of an unforgivable crime, Lord Van Zieks. And I will bring you to justice for it, whatever it takes.
I'm pretty sure Lord Van Zieks is just a normal dude.
He's done. Oh, I can't believe what he did. He killed my father, definitely.
That explains
And then
Coldless Silence before.
He helped him escape and then killed him.
He'll stop at nothing to finish what Lord Van Zieks unwittingly started 10 years ago.
Very well. Whilst it's extremely irregular, I will on this occasion grant the prosecution further opportunity for witness testimony. The defendant will disclose any and all involvement he has had with the Reaper and the assassin exchange. I thank you, my lord, for guiding the court so wisely. Birds! Where are my birds? Did I not tell the Fitz
Only
to go
like
and...
20 of them arrived. We don't have enough for like you to do that.
Even then, a couple of them seem to be injured, so they
Yeah, a
couldn't
lot of them
fly.
were
Why?
injured 'cause
What did you do to them? What did you do to them?
The person
What
that
did you do?
delivered them was from UPS. No, it was from Amazon.
I will tear apart any delivery service that dares hurt my birds. Do you know why they call me Strongheart?
Oh, probably.
I'm so strong that I can kill corporate entities.
So you've killed some people?
No, companies. I have suplexed McDonald's.
How? Did you like suplex a building or?
The concept.
Ow!
I've grabbed the McDonald's brand by around the waist and then did a proper suplex, arching my back backwards.
How did you lean that far back?
I have a very flexible spine.
I see.
TMI!
I hereby declare this court to be in session for a supplementary hearing.
Oh, fuck. We're...
Aw, shit. Here we go again.
Leg.
Pray, turn a blind eye to the discourtesy as I...
Hey, wait a second.
Yeah.
How did they fix the witness stand that quickly?
You know, that's a very good question.
Did they just have a bunch of like spare witness stands in the back?
Yeah.
No, wait, no, they just got like one of those jungle gym things where like, you know, the bars you climb from like the bars you climb from like a playground.
Yeah.
And like you have to hang and grab each one. That's what they got. That's what they got. Perfect.
Pray, turn a blind eye to the discourtesy as I verify that this vile and unrelenting accusation,
The monkey bars, that's what I meant.
yeah, hasn't soured the contents of my hollowed chalice.
Lord Van Zieks! I've only been able to do like a monkey bar once.
Yeah,
I think I have too. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, I first had to suffer the pseudonym of the Reaper 10 years ago now. And ever since that time, I've endured the weight of the implied guilt. It's gone with it. That's gone with it. So I welcome the chance to testify now. Crush those allegations once and for all.
Oh no, we're gonna have to present evidence against our own
Good.
client. Are we?
Then let justice decide, Lord Van Zieks.
Let justice be done.
Sorry, Cosmo pulls out a gun.
Yeah. Turns out he
And
actually
a
was the
cowboy
one who
hat.
killed Gregson.
I didn't like this too. Shoots Van Zieks. Whoop dee doo.
God damn it.
The prosecution seeks to begin building its case by calling the accused to the stand as the primary witness, in order that he may answer the accusation brought by the prosecution that he is the Reaper of the Bailey. And what says the defense?
Putting the defendant in the witness stand can be extremely dangerous. And also, how did I get back up there? And Kazuma-san is so emotional.
Wait, is this
at
the first? This is the incident of the first case of this is the first case of game 1 again.
Oh my god, yeah.
Because
Because-
you know,
You had the
Yeah.
choice to go up, didn't you?
yeah, you had the choice to let Larry testify or not.
Oh, you're talking about Ace Attorney,
Oh.
Ace Attorney, not the Gray Ace Attorney.
Yeah, no, this is pretty much the same situation as game 1, case 1.
Well, either way, you couldn't let Larry testify, so
Yeah.
And Kazuma-san is so emotional at the moment. He's not thinking logically.
You're right that he's not himself. But I knew it'd be like this. And I came here today determined to face him through whatever might arise. As a lawyer and as his friend.
Then that's what we must do.
The defense has no objection, my lord.
Very well, defendant. You will take the witness stand and stand on the stand and witness your stand.
I am witnessing my standing.
And give formal testimony to the subject of your involvement with the Reaper and the assassin exchange.
God, that's so much I have to do. But as you wish, my lord.
I think this is a good place to call it.
I can see that, yeah.
And then we're gonna potentially finish the game next time?
Yes.
Potentially, yes.
I think absolutely.
Fingers crossed, because Mamma Mia, this went on for a bit.
Yeah.
Save.
Save!
See, look, it saves automatically, remember?
Okay.
Okay. Well, see you guys next time for potentially the actual final episode.
Fingers
this
crossed, we
series.
will see.
Yeah. Tomorrow.
Blindus.
Well, not tomorrow for you guys. Don't get your hopes up too
Yeah,
much, but
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Blindus.
See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Boy, I guess. Boy.
Corpin.